And Blake is back now with a preview of our weekend forecast, and it's not going to be a washout at all, is it, Blake?
Not a washout by any means, Juliet. I even think much of the weekend now might be under dry skies. It's been a bit of a change in our forecast as the week has gone on. One thing is for sure, our shower and storm chance will return for tomorrow to wrap up the work week. Live look all across West Michigan. Well, today is day number 11 of dry conditions here at home. Just an enjoyable stretch. Comfortable temperatures for late May. That's when that stretch started. Late May now into early June. No humidity to speak of, and many of these days have been under mostly sunny skies. And we're doing it again here on this Thursday. Just a few wispy clouds here and there across the area. Daytime highs settled in the 80s across the board. 84 in Grand Rapids. 86 our warm spot for those in Ionia. Even much of the lakeshore climbing above the 80-degree mark. 81 in Muskegon, 82 the common number in Holland and South Haven. The only exception to the 80s as of now, Ludington a degree shy at 79. But that 84 in Grand Rapids, a good 5, almost 10 degrees above the average of 76 here on this 4th of June. 13 weather ball, we're going blinking green. I do feel that some of us will be cooler by a few degrees tomorrow, just dependent on the timing of our shower and storm chance. But the shower and storm chance is our focus over the next 24 hours. 13 weather ball brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Numbers tonight only falling into lower 60s, perhaps some upper 50s in our coolest spots. The humidity will start to creep in tomorrow with some added moisture in our atmosphere. Numbers tomorrow mostly in the 70s to around 80 degrees. If you do plan on heading to the lake shore tomorrow, the beach, now be mindful, there will be a shower and storm chance later in the day. We will see some 2 to 4 footers, maybe upwards of 3 to 5 feet near Oceana and Mason County. National Weather Service does have beach hazard statements in play with that risk for some higher wave action. Our focus weather-wise, cold front back to the north and west. That's going to work nearby as tomorrow goes on, and that serves as the catalyst for our shower and storm chance. Now, here's the thing. Signs are pointing to that this cold front will sag south of West Michigan by Saturday morning, meaning that our shower and storm chance might come to an end by the end of that first half of Saturday. Let's time out tomorrow. In the meantime, this evening through tonight, all is quiet, no issues there. Tomorrow, however, we'll introduce a shower chance as early as mid-morning tomorrow, near and north of Muskegon. But the greater chance across the board of showers and storms will come through as the afternoon progresses. This is 2 in the afternoon into the evening hours. This is still late afternoon, but you kind of get the gist here that shower and storm activity will peak during the afternoon into the evening hours. And if our atmosphere can destabilize somewhat, we do have an isolated severe weather risk with that thunderstorm chance tomorrow, primarily in the way of wind. As Friday evening goes by, we might see a bit of a lull, but notice one last push of some thunderstorm activity. So we'll continue that thunderstorm chance in some capacity through our Friday night across West Michigan. As for that severe weather risk, just a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk, the higher risk way back to our west. Now, if you do have outdoor plans tomorrow, just stay weather aware because that risk does present a wind threat if we do see a stronger storm come to fruition. But there's the weekend looking much drier compared to our thinking just a couple days ago. Saturday will still hold on to an isolated thunderstorm chance, but I think by midday we dry out and that carries on into Sunday. There it is, Saturday prior to daybreak. The bulk of any thunder showers will be to our south as that cold front works its way southward of the area. And notice this particular model clearing the clouds out as well. We might end Saturday under a sun-filled note carrying on into Sunday. Then the focus turns to some heat and humidity next week. Climate Prediction Center, putting the bullseye of some warmer than average temperatures across the Great Lakes region. We're in the June now, and that means that we'll be in the 80s at the very least. That's because of a ridge of high pressure across much of the country, at least the Great Lakes region. We'll see that southerly wind develop. What does that mean? The humidity will start to build next week. And we're not just talking a little bit of mugginess. We're talking more of a sauna type feel as next week goes on. You combine that with daytime highs in the upper 80s to near 90. It might feel well into the 90s, closer to 100 as we head towards the end of next week. So summer is here, that's for sure. Temperatures are going to climb into the 70s to around 80 degrees in most spots tomorrow. South and east of Grand Rapids, lower to middle 80s. Thunderstorm chance will pick up afternoon into the evening for most. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. We do need the rain, Juliet, that's
Yes,
for
we do.
sure. It's been a dry stretch. Lawns are looking quite crispy. But the weekend, for those that have outdoor plans, this is a much better forecast compared to a couple days ago. And then
It is.
next week, yeah, 80s, maybe near 90. It would be our first 90-degree day of the
my.
season. I think that's a good possibility by either next Thursday or next Friday.
And public swimming pools are opening, so it'll be perfect swimming.
There it is.
Thank you, Blake.